Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Path of Exile Betrayal. Today we're going to be trying to do the Incursion Temple, so hopefully she'll let us enter. Oh, yep, looks like she's summoning the temple, so let's jump right in. Haven't done anything really in between the last episode and this one. I did a one tier 3 map, and actually I did discover something cool. I found that you can trade 3 maps of the same tier for 1 map of a tier higher, so I turned in all of my old junky tier 1 and tier 2 dungeon maps and everything into tier 3 maps, so we actually have a whole bunch of different maps to do now. I have 3 maps lined up for after the temple here, so if everything goes well we'll get a bunch of loot from here, and then we can get a bunch of loot from maps, so that's pretty exciting. Makes things a lot easier, and then I don't feel so bad about having so many dungeon maps. I'm actually glad because I can upgrade them into maps that I do want to do, so that's pretty awesome. Hopefully we can continue to get more defenses. Looking for mostly health now, I think, and definitely more chaos resistance. And then once we get higher resistances, we can do higher tier maps and have more higher tier fun. So here we are in the temple. So monsters have 20% increased health, 15% increased life on the unique boss, syndicate activity, increased quantity of items, and increased monster pack size. So since we're a little bit tankier this time, hopefully we'll have a little bit of an easier time adventuring through this place, so we can actually explore all of the different places that we can go. Because I think last time I had to call it quits early because I was running out of attempts in the temple, so I couldn't quite explore everything. I had to stop early. Let's get out of there. Something dropped over there. Oh, a ramparts map. Let's go back. I think I just got frozen in place by something, so I wanted to teleport away from whatever it was that was keeping me in place there. Now I got a door that, oh, it is going to open. I thought it wouldn't open, but as we got closer it popped right open. Drop some rain on the other side. Looks like Yun is doing that crazy chaining ability as she charges up ahead there. So she'll hopefully distract any enemies. Oh, we got a whole bunch of things popping up above our head there. I don't know what attack that was, but I didn't want to deal with it. Yeah, I like that ability. Whatever it is, it seems to do a pretty good job of pulling enemies out. We got a unique dream mace. I've never heard of that mace before. Let's keep moving though. We'll check it out after we're done running around here. Hopefully we won't sell it to the vendor. I don't think I'll do that again. Hopefully we won't make that mistake. At least won't sell it on purpose. Or on accident, I mean. Just sell it on purpose if there is a reason to vendor uniques. I'm still not sure on that one. Been learning a little bit as I go. Trying to look up answers to the questions that I have in order to become more knowledgeable about the game and gain more efficiency in my adventures. Keep shooting into the distance here. Eventually these guys do go down, because I don't think there's many things in the game that can actually survive through much chaos damage. But I could be wrong. We've yet to see everything, so we'll keep adventuring. Maybe we will find some enemies that are super resistant to chaos damage. Take these guys out into their superior flask there, and take these guys down. Lots of enemies in this area, that's for sure, but that's perfectly fine. We've gained almost half of the level so far, I think, and we got another tier 3 map right there, the desert map, which is one of my personal favorites, honestly. The boss is kind of difficult, hits pretty hard, but otherwise the area is pretty nice. It's nice and open, easy pathways, so it's you know, pretty easy to get all the enemies. But we have an Architect of War here. Let's take him down. We might have some good loot, as sometimes these guys do. We got a Vol Orb there from some other dudes. It's pretty nice. Another dungeon map, which I sold all of mine, but might still have 1 or 2. I think I got rid of all of them though. But you know, as I seem to have good luck getting them, so we'll keep trading them in for higher tier maps. I have no problem with this. Oh, we have one of these crazy ghosts. These guys can actually hurt quite a bit, so glad he was alone. I'm glad he didn't kill me. I think we can't go that way, so we gotta go down here and go this way. Can we go through here? No. Can we shoot through here? No. Alright, so that was all for this area, which, not bad. We did get some loot, some maps and whatnot, and a bunch of experience, so I'm pretty happy about that. Let's head up here. This is another path we can take to get to the other side there. So, we can still get in there, we just have to be careful. Because there are enemies that want to charge through and try and kill me. And there are some rare guys in here. Wow, and some dudes with like some comet attacks. I think that was like chaos damage too, so I do want to be very careful in here. There's going to be enemies that can drop that kind of stuff on me. But that might have just been the only group that was really going to threaten me with that so far. Ooh, a graveyard map. I do like that one. That's where I found the Exalted Orb there. Oh, we got an Architect. This one's the Architect of Destruction. So let's take him down. Oh, nothing cool from him. But still, nice to be farming him. And not dying. Alright, that guy's down. More explosions all around here. Let's move down a little bit. Try to kill off some of these ghosts and totems that I think are contributing to the madness a little bit. Especially because elemental damage is what's flying around and that can spell death for me pretty quickly. I'll get some orbs. Let's explore the rest of this room before we try and move on anywhere else here. Yeah, all these guys definitely have like chaos resistance, but none of them are like chaos immune or anything like that. And I don't know if there's many immunities in Path of Exile as there was in Diablo 2. Diablo 2 had a lot of immune enemies, and it was always different. Sometimes enemies were immune to fire or cold or lightning or all three or none. There was even physical immunity. The only thing you couldn't have an immunity to was holy damage. And so, ouch, the guy actually just one-shotted me. So, if you were a paladin, you could use the Hammer of Wrath ability, which sent a flying hammer out from your location, and it would deal a lot of holy damage. And with the right build and the right skills and the right equipment, you could make a very formidable Hammerdin, they called them. And you could even get an armor piece that would allow you to teleport around. So you would teleport on top of groups of enemies, and thankfully being a paladin and using a shield, you would have incredible defenses, so you could stand there and let loose with these hammers and just stand there and cast them on top of enemies, and it would deal incredible amounts of damage to the enemy you were on top of and enemies surrounding. It was a very popular and very powerful build. Quite expensive to get all the items to make it like as powerful as its true potential, but you could make a pretty formidable one with just some decent stuff. But once you got that teleporting armor, because normally paladins didn't have teleport, and getting the access to that ability, because it just gave you +1 to teleport, so you were just able to have that ability. And the only thing that having a higher rank of teleport did was reduce the mana cost, so as long as you had good mana efficiency as a paladin and a good amount of plus skills, which I think would still apply to that, you could teleport and then just drop hammers all day and be pretty much indestructible. There are very few things that would kill you, and if you had the right equipment, I don't think anything would kill you. Superior increased critical strike support. That's pretty nice. It's 11% already. That's a nice, nice headway. Oh yeah, that guy definitely dropped one of those chaos orbs. These are like chaos mages or something. You gotta watch out for these guys. They're dropping out a lot of nasty stuff. Glittering trove there. Oh, and a death. Alright, well, I'm okay with only 2 deaths so far. We still have 3 portals after this one, so I mean, I don't want to end up using all my portals, but dying a couple times is okay. But yeah, it looks like we found one of the sections with the treasure chests, so we might find some neat stuff. Let's zoom back, of course. Definitely still like having my double speed flasks, so I can just run back when I need to. Can't remember, was this a dead end over here? Or is this a way through? Oh yeah, it's a way through, but gotta be careful. Oh, got some ghosts here too that are trying to invade my space. Oh man, Keep dodging them projectiles. Watch out for any of the nonsense they drop. Alright, yep. These guys are dropping all these big meteors. Mana's low. So spam with the more chaos damage. Stay away from all the AoE. Walk back into the room very slowly. I don't know if we can get back to where we were from here, but oh man, I don't want to be too much into this mix down here. There is a lot of enemies that just seem very powerful walking around with projectiles and meteors and all kinds of damage everywhere. It's like I wanted to be a little bit careful there. I'm glad I was. Guard vault. Well, it's called a guard vault, so I don't want to touch it if there's enemies nearby in case it does spawn more enemies, because I don't know if that means that it's a guarded vault or it's just a place where guards store their stuff. I'm guessing it's the latter. Guards it's just going to be like a treasure trove, but just in case, no, better safe than sorry in these kind of situations. Oh, I took a lot of damage from that meteor there. Didn't see that one coming. Try and drop all these guys if I can. Shade stalkers, I guess they're called. Alright, let's touch it. Oh, just treasure. Right on. Identified treasure. Oh, it's corrupted even. Cold resistance, chaos resistance, movement speed, items found, and life. Those are actually good boots, but I don't know. I do like these ones. That's a hard choice. And they're corrupted. Yeah, I can't do the gems on those, so those are no good. Ooh, immortal flesh leather belt corrupted. Plus 38 max health, plus 88 max health, 73 life regen per second, 7 or 9% mana regen per second, minus 21% to all elemental resistances. Oh. Minus physical damage taken to attacks and 40% increased armor while not ignited, frozen, or shocked. If it didn't have minus 21% to all my resistances, that would actually be pretty good. But yeah, everything else being corrupted means I can't do the gems on it. Or the slots, I mean, I can't reforge sockets on it. But damn. If that didn't have the minus resistances, that would be pretty amazing. Let's check this out. Increase physical damage, attack speed, life leech, and bleeding. Okay. So it's just like beat you up and make you bleed mace. That's kind of interesting. Alright, well, dang. If that belt had been, had not had that, that would have been amazing. But that's how it goes sometimes. Oh, these ones aren't actually, oh, they are corrupt. Oh, nope, they're just unidentified. Okay, so they're not always corrupted. I guess maybe that's part of the dungeon effect or something, because the way I have the layout, who knows. Augure's wares. I'm guessing, don't quite know honestly what an augur is. Let's curse this guy. Yeah, we got the curse on them. Damn, they take so much more damage when I curse them. They just melt, honestly. I really need to remember to do that against any kind of boss enemy. More enemies up here. Yen's really pushing ahead, so might as well back her up. Let's head back down here for the Augure's wares. Ooh, got a whole those prophecies, I'm guessing. Curse this guy if I can. I think I got him. Alright, so yeah, these are all prophecies, sealed prophecies. We'll have to check those out in a little bit here. Actually, why don't we check them out right now while we got them. You'll use an orb of transmutation on it, and it will grant extra mods. Ooh, I kind of want to use that on a Quicksilver flask. You'll discover an area with an Arctic Tempest. You'll encounter 4 necromancers with their undead minions and slay them all. You'll enter a map and slay 6 rogue exiles who are carrying a divination card. Interesting. You'll enter the Plague Moss Chamber in the Crystal Veins or Crystal Ore map. Interesting. Alright, so we got some pretty cool prophecies. Maybe we'll have to go and just do like a little prophecy adventure. I definitely want to find a basic Quicksilver mask with like a high item level and do that extra mods thing on it. See if we can get something really cool. I'll have to look up maybe what the best Quicksilver flask to fish for good rolls would be. Dusty charts here for some maps. Looks like we got a superior map. Just some dungeons and thickets. If you get a quality map of some kind, plus 20, and you combine it with something else, I think you can do something. can't quite remember what it is though. Nothing there. Oh, more enemies here. Turn on the phasing just to be careful. Let the dots kind of work for a second there. Determination. Increased armor. That's not what I'm about. Alright, and we can't go this way, can we? Nope. So we do have to head back down here and head the other way. So we do have a bit more exploring to do, which is kind of nice. I do like exploring the temple when I don't die all the time. Oh, we have an architect here. Glad I came back this way. Oh, you know what? Use the curse on him. That'll help. And that melts his health way faster. I am glad I'm experimenting with this. Oh, we have another guard vault here. Open this one up. Compound spiked shield. Let's check that out. 22% chance to dodge spell hits, increase attack speed, max health, minus 50% elemental resistances. Nearby allies recover 2% of your maximum life when you die. Man, all these items reducing elemental resistances is just not useful at all for my character, that's for sure. I'm way too weak to elemental stuff. We do have to kind of go the long way here, but that's okay. Wanted to check that little spot in case there was anything interesting there. Oh yeah, we have to go like the super duper long way here. I was considering picking up one of those, what is it, like a hunting bow or something like that increases your movement speed, so that I could have that on weapon swap and use that to dash around as necessary in moments like this when I'm far away from my objective. Oh, let's bring out my golem. I didn't realize he'd taken one for the team again. And just walk forward, putting down some AoE, make sure I'm in a safe kind of way. Some kind of enemy behind me, but hopefully my Mirage Archer and team can sort it out. Got another room up here to explore. So let's keep moving up. This is like a gem room, it seems. Lots of gems everywhere. I guess there's Vol fallen up here. Just gonna keep advancing slowly with some toxic rain. There's a lot of like crazy elemental dudes I don't want to deal with, and I don't really enjoy making the huge run back all the time. Got a unique guy here, or a rare guy, sorry, so let's take him down. And a jade flask. Oh, we got a thaumaturgy vessel. Is that for the Vol gems, I think? Oh, gem cutters, prisms, superior pierce support, superior Vol reeve, superior molten strike, and superior projectile weakness. Ooh. So we might have to look into those. Projectile weakness being a superior curse might be relevant. Because we might be able to do that with our curse on hit. But I feel like Despair is working really well for the minus chaos resistance and increased chaos damage on hit and stuff like that. Because I think I get like 2 hits out of this ability. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that more and try to understand how it works so I can maximize my benefit from it. That was a really close flask right there. I got smacked and hit the flask almost immediately. Definitely just got crunched right there, but right after I leveled, thankfully. Grab that next piece of chaos resistance and head back to my third portal, or third to last portal. Do a little bit of a run back again. So we do have another architect to kill. That's pretty alright. I should have sold my items there because my inventory is pretty jammed. I don't know if I can use portals here, but it would definitely consume one of the portals back, so I don't really want to do that. Let's just make the trip back, continue the adventure. Oh, it actually tells you how many monsters still remain here. That's kind of nice. So if you wanted to make sure that you 100% clear all the bad guys, you can actually keep track. So we still had, we were up here, and we still had the left area to explore, so still lots more work to do. Oh yeah, we have to go down here first and then go up there. So maybe we'll approach from the other side. I like to kind of work at it in chunks. Oh, we actually do have a architect here, so let's be careful. Let's curse him with the caustic arrow there. You really make his health go down. Oh, we got a unique great crown. I think I might have one of these already. Oh yeah, I do have enough room in my bags. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about that. Well, honestly, Let's pick it up. If it's the same item I had before. Yeah, ooh. Joffrey's Crest. Yeah, I think this is the same item, but you know what? I should probably actually use one of these. It might be Jeffrey's Crest actually, but all that resistance is plus 1 level of socketed gems. If I could roll that into the right thing, it's item level 71, so I probably can. Yeah, we'll hang on to that. Sorry, 6 socket item there. Ooh, unique rustic sash and an unset ring. We're just getting all kinds of treasure now. Prism weave, rustic sash, increased physical damage, fire, cold, and lightning damage, plus 8 all resistances, 30% increased elemental damage with attack skills during any flask effect, and increased elemental damage with attack skills. Well, if we were using elemental stuff, that'd be fantastic, but you know what? Getting that increased global physical damage and 8% resist all might be better than 20% cold resistance and 10% max health at this point. I don't really know if that elemental damage would help, but let's see. Let's check out my defenses here. Let's see, because my cold resistance actually goes negative, and resist all doesn't actually affect chaos resistance. Oh, all elemental resistances. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I mean that's technically like 24% resistance overall if you consider what you call it, like 8 times 3, because 3 elementals, so 3 resist 3 is, yeah, you get the math. But it's not quite what I need. So, oh man, I actually do have to use a portal. Like, this sucks, but I do. I just have too much stuff in my inventory. Let's head over to, I guess, tab number 8. We'll start, oh, tab 7 actually. Let's start filling up tab 7 with all the new uniques here, since tab 9 has been getting full. And let's just go to my flask tab, just throw all these in, and go to my map tab. We're just going to clear everything really fast so I can actually have some more inventory for the next part of the adventure here. Let's actually just go to stuff and slam those in there. Same with the new gems. I'll just sort them out a little later. Don't want to make you guys watch me do all of my inventory sorting. I'm just going to destroy that thing. I don't really need that. Sometimes I just go ahead and slam it into oblivion if I'm just feeling in a rush. And yeah, let's just sell that ring or something at some point. Alright, back into, I think we have to take a portal here. It should take us back to where I was. Yep. Alright, take all 3 of these belts, get my golem back, and turn on purity of elements so I don't die. And, oh, that's maybe why my resistances were so low, but yeah. I still think keeping my current equipment is the right call. I did like the look of that belt, but just not exactly what I need. We have another glittering trove up here, so we might get lucky with another unique. Glad I, oh well, there you go, talk about uniques, and bam, another one appears. Oh, there's that little, or not little, that gigantic orb that falls. Thankfully, either didn't hit me or I survived enough of the damage. Because it did look like very scary. Oh, we got another ghost type here. Oh, he's a rare type as well. Oh shoot, I'm frozen by something. That was scary. When you can't move, it's like, oh gosh. Super terrifying. Some chaos dudes. And a totem and some more champion packs. My gosh. Different kinds of enemies everywhere. Alright, let's open this trove. Rare leather belt, which is nice. Much rather have a unique leather belt, but I'm not gonna say no to a unique or a rare one that could be very good. Don't wait to see here. I don't think there's any more treasure for me to go looking through. But if I do see this Crusader plate on the way back, I'll grab that. So we can head up here, and let's actually check out these belts really quick. Just to see if anything is actually better. I'm looking for health and resist all. Nope, nothing. Alright, let's get a move on. Something up here. I like to just sometimes pop my health flask in advance when I see projectiles coming my way, because it can be a little bit scary. I like having the scorpion too. They can just walk up and be like, what's up? I'm here to party. And just kind of not take any damage but still absorb hits. Same thing with the golem, he could be pretty tough sometimes. Other times he just gets completely nuked and I don't even know what happened to him, but when he does do things, it's pretty nice. That's why I've kept him for so long, even given him some support gems of his own. I'm trying to look after this guy. I guess if I gave him minion life, he'd probably be even happier, but it would require some gem recoloring, and I don't know, man. I don't know if he's worth it like that to me. Alright, well, I think that's all the rooms. It says still more than 50 monsters remain, but I don't know where else I could find monsters in here. As I've explored, I think, all the paths I can take from this side. Yep, these are all blocked off. And I think I've explored all the other locations. Let's take a quick look around at the map and see if I've missed anything obvious here. Not so far. There's that exit there, but it looks like, you know, you can kind of tell by the vision being just beyond that I think I've gotten just about everything. Now, is there an architect I missed up here, though? I thought there was an architect I died to that I may not have killed yet. Yeah, right here, this guy. Alright, let's try and take him down, make sure I curse him. Yeah, and then his health just tanks. Alright, Orb of Alteration. See you guarding anything of importance? Doesn't seem to be a case. Alright, so we have been to the storage room. Got the armor. Well, actually, you know what? There's another... Let's see, the entrance had 2 exits, right? Yeah, we came in. Oh, yeah, we had... Oh man, it's hard to tell, actually. I feel like, I've been here. I saw the explosive charges, I think. Yeah, I think we've been everywhere. Pretty sure. I feel like I've seen all these areas, so... But it tells me that I haven't, so... I don't know. Let's see, where am I? Kind of lost on the map now. I don't know the recenter button just yet, so let me just... Here I go, I found myself. Walking into a corner up here. Alright, so there we go. So let's, can't go through here. Yeah, I don't think that there's going to be anything up here. I think it might be something down in the south here. Because it's telling me that I'm missing monsters, and I believe it. Oh, maybe, is it over here? I mean, it tells me that there's, like, a space over here, but I can't go through that. I just walked up to the gate. Nothing up here. Nope, that's definitely not an exit. Alright, so let's look down here. There's gotta be... Let's check way down to the left, just because we've already been over here. And, it might be worth just double checking. Nothing there, though there is, we can't get onto that side. Nothing up there. So we've confirmed that, can't get in there. Now, oh, yeah, there's a blocked door here. So I think we are up in, like, the top right section. Yeah, we're in the jeweler's workshop right now. So, from the jeweler's workshop, we can go right into the demolition lab. And this is where there's a bunch of explosive barrels. I remember this area. Just take a quick look around, make sure I didn't miss anything important. Maybe something in the middle, or anything like that. I hear some enemies kind of like growling around, but I don't see them anywhere. Take a quick look and just see if I hear enemies growling. There's a way down there. Oh, and a flash powder keg. And a unique guy. What's this flash powder keg do? Destroy a wall connecting 2 chambers in the temple. This item will drop on the ground when leaving the temple. Huh. Well, can I... Oh, we can place explosive between these 2 walls. Okay, okay. Okay, so where we want to go? Probably to the vault. Can we get up to the vault from the the other one there? I wonder. Let's try. I don't want to blow those walls up. Nope. That was a pretty fortunate find. I'm glad I came to this explosive room and actually spent some time exploring here. So we want to look at the map again. So we want to get into the gem cutter's workshop, which I think we are now. Yep. So then we want to go way up here and try to get into the vault. So let's see, would that bring me into the vault or the workshop? I don't want to go in lightning workshop, I want to be into the vault. That one increases, that's just a workshop? I don't know. Let's see, how many exits here? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 places to go. 1, 2, 3, 4 exits. So yeah, considering the bearings of everything, this would be the way to the vault. So let's go ahead and experiment and hope that this is correct. We'll wait until we're safely in here and then we'll give the map a check. Get our mana up. Okay, we've made it into the vault. Alright. Yeah, treasure everywhere. Alright, it's pretty obvious when you walk in. So let's quickly walk through without opening any doors here. Oh, we have enemies shooting through this open door right here. And let's just be very careful, try to make sure we can make sure we're safe. So we probably won't find any more powder kegs, I'm guessing. But there's some coffers, probably with some loot in them. Got some bleed on us there, it was dangerous. Alright, we got a Shade Stalker here. And yeah, hopefully we can actually get some sweet loot. It said mostly currency items in here. So, who knows what that could be. Alchemy orbs, nice. Alright, well that's a solid start. I'm very happy to see those. There's the Architect of the Vault, which could have some very good item drops, especially if I kill him with a Toxic Rain. Bam, got him there. Alright, did not drop anything cool. That's alright. Let's head over to this side here. Got some more snakes and some more vaults and some more enemies. Let's just wipe everybody out. Get the golem back. He keeps going down, poor guy. Got a vault orb. And a bunch of unique enemies. I don't know if, I guess if you complete these areas, there might be a way to scale them up, or maybe there's just like certain random events you can get from Alva to scale them up. But we'll see as we do more of this kind of stuff. Can't go through there without an explosive keg. So having the explosive room is kind of handy if you need to open, or you want to open additional doors that you might not normally be able to open. Ooh, we got a unique crimson jewel. Let's check that out in just a moment here. I don't know if we have any more coffers to open up in the door here, but I think we've already cleared out that area. And it still says more than 50 monsters remain, but I guess that's because it counts areas that you can't access, because there are more enemies out there that I just can't reach. So I'm guessing that's why it does that. But that's all I can access as far as I can tell. Even got into an area I wasn't supposed to be able to. So let's ID this Crimson Jewel, which affects Glacial Hammer. So looks like pretty low roll on that, I would guess. I don't really know, but yeah, Glacial Hammer, I don't really know anything about that either. Oh yeah, we got this wand. 10% chance to trigger level 8 summon Raging Spirit on kill, 20% chance to ignite. Increases fire spells. That's pretty cool. Raging Spirit is a fun ability. It summons those little skulls that run at enemies and just bonk them. I think those are pretty cool. Alright, so let's sell all these belts and stuff and everything I don't need. And that ring. Bam. Alright, head to the stash. We want tab 7 for uniques. Throw that in, and I always put my jewels and stuff just because I feel like it keeps them a little bit more organized for me. And another flask there. And currency. One of the most fun parts. Boom, all the currency. Alright, well, let's see, what do we got here? We're done with the temple, but we probably got time for a map. So let's go ahead and check out the Nightmare Trap Peninsula map. This one has desecrated ground, monster has a bigger AoE, unique boss has more damage, faster, and more resistant monsters. But I need to do a peninsula for the quest, so that's something we'll try and get done if I don't get completely bodied in this episode by the peninsula map. And Shaper's got some cryptic, strange stuff to say as usual. Looks like we have either enemies making some kind of AoE on the ground or something when they died there. I wanted to be a little bit careful with that though. Alright, bunch of archers. So far this seems like a pretty laid back map layout. Got a 39 belt there. I've decided to relax my 40 only rule on belts. Oh, we are getting ambushed by some guff here, so let's actually try and curse him if I can. Oh, we did get him, so that's good. Alright, then we can just nuke him. And Yanis is here as well, and actually Yanis managed to just nuke me in one shot, so congrats to you, Yanis, good job. But I think I did manage to get Guff down, so at least we got him. Alright, Guff, I don't want to remove you, give me some information. Of course I can get you drunk, no problem. No toxic rain leveled up even, right on. Alright, nice to get more syndicate progress anyway, so we can try and get another safe house. Being able to defeat that stuff really helps. Not being able to survive against a lot of those situations with the syndicate and stuff. I mean, I did die, but still. Oh, we have Einhar stuff here, right on. That's fantastic, because he's just another way to get uniques and stuff. The Scarred Meadow, get Wake of Destruction, whatever that is, from turning in a set of those. Oh, we got Swift Streak here, debuff, and chaos damage. And just go crazy, bam, boom, gotcha. Alright, Citadel Bow, we'll take that, and just check it out. Oops, all the wrong buttons. Oh, pretty good damage. Doesn't quite outdo mine. Chant increased damage of bleeding. If that was increased poison damage, I would be giving it some serious thought here, but not exactly what I need. Oh, these guys are doing that crazy thing on top of themselves again. Let's just keep wiping out the things behind them. I like how easy the mobs are on this map. I quite like the Nintendo maps. I think I have 3 of them too, so... Oh, we have a new trial to do as well, so there's the boss. Let's quickly just look around a little bit more here, see if this area extends very, very largely. Oh, another gambler. I think that's maybe like 3 of those I have now, so we might be able to do some turn-ins. But I'll probably wait until I have quite a few turn-ins before I go and do another one of those. Actually, you know, this place is probably going to be pretty big, because we have to find like 3 other Einhar beasts at least here. So, but since we're this far into it, we'll just keep pushing ahead. A lot of the enemy types here seem pretty easy, and we've already had our syndicate encounter, so I feel like as long as I don't get bodied by some Einhar missions or some crazy stuff like all these dust tornadoes that just came out of absolutely nowhere by somebody, something's doing something crazy to me here. It's probably some like Shaper monster or something, or maybe the Einhar beast that we're facing. It's doing this crazy nonsense. Yeah, the red one is over here too. So that's probably a nasty part of it. Might still be here. Oh, pretty unique wand. Yep, we got the red one down. Thankfully. That's a lot of nonsense going on for that thing. Alright, we still have to kill the last yellow one though, in order to progress with the Einhar quest. So let's go run around and try and track that thing down. Oh, something made a noise. Oh, is that big orb that follows me? I think it'd be a little bit scary. Ran out of mana there for a second, just charged straight into a bunch of enemies. Boy. Alright, Orb of Augmentation, Tribal Chest, boom, boom, boom. Got the last yellow beast over here. And then we can run back and do that other stuff. But we do have to complete the map Shaper style. So, I don't know if that means we have to defeat all the monsters or not, though. Oh, we did get a curse on it, okay. There we go. Now Einhar is pleased, and he'll go back to doing what he was doing, unfortunately, and leave us alone. Because when he's hanging out with you, he actually provides a pretty good buff, and it's pretty monstrous. He's kind of indestructible, but I guess if you really wanted to keep him with you, you could just not complete his quest till you're done. Then run out and do it. That might have been the smart thing to do. Use him to help me defeat the boss. Ooh, we have a unique Arcanist strongbox here. That's not something I expected to find. Well, let's go ahead and touch that. Oh shoot, I touched it and ID'd it and touched it at the same time. Something something maiden, something something pirate item, something something. Yeah, that stuff. hit all my flasks here. Some kind of like boss pirate up there that's fighting my minions here. Tried to decurse him curse him if I can, not decurse him. Whoa, 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 whoa. Orb of Fusing, Chaos Orb, Alchemy Orb, Orb of Fusing, Orb of Regret. Is this just like a whole bunch of every orb or what? Holy smokes, I can't even fit all the orb names on the screen here. Holy smokes, and a unique recurve bow. Which, I mean, I should have mentioned that sooner, but jeez. All these orbs of chance too, making up for all the maps that I bought. Leather belt, cloth belt, mirrored spike shield, and a gem level up. I have to kind of click all over the screen here to see all the loot. Oh man. It's one thing I think Path of Exile might want to change is the way item names appear. Okay, well let's summon that, and ID this bow. Whoops, misclick. Roth Reach Recurve Bow. Skills chain an additional time. Oh, this is the same elemental damage bow that we found before. That's a dang shame. If only we'd found something pretty awesome from that, it would have been really exciting, but that's still alright. I'm not complaining. We can always find something to do with it. Reroll it to another thing, and we walk over there and get another Chaos Orb. Thank you very much. Alright, well, 35 monsters remain. We kind of wiped the floor with all the dudes over there. That was pretty exciting. I didn't mean to like double click on that. I think my mouse is like super sensitive sometimes in the sense that it just kind of does that when it wants to. So let's head into the Trial of Crippling Grief here and see what awaits us. Looks like we have more of these like totem type things that caused a lot of havoc for me. I don't know if, yeah, I didn't show you guys the last trial, but basically when you're in these map trials, the additional challenge is sometimes there's these totem things that do various effects on the area that you're adventuring through, make things a little bit more difficult, up to including such things as slowing you down, or taking all of your flash charges, or sometimes just straight up dealing a ton of damage. Like these ones cause bleeding, so if you stand in the effect you will get bleeding stacked on yourself. That one right there slowed me down. Some of these debuff you. It's quite a nightmare sometimes. But it is quite fun still. So that one I had to kind of run around there in order to unlock the door over here. And there's this one. Oh yeah, that one does something to you when you use a movement skill. Thankfully, still having a teleport or movement skill in this area is still very helpful, so just make sure you don't use it inside the green stuff that will punish you for it. And you'll be fine. But yeah, see, there's quite a bit more to these ones. You have to kind of run a little bit more. There's timed crank sometimes. Don't always know what they do or what you're supposed to do with them. Lever there. Alright, kind of figuring it out now. Touch the time crank again. Touch this time crank. Run through here. This thing causes bleeding. Run through here. Oh shoot, I'm in a bad spot. Alright, teleport over here. Touch this lever. This is where having life regen comes in handy, so that you don't always have to rely on having potions to regenerate your health in certain situations like this, where that might not be possible. I guess if you had some kind of passive flask regen, that would also be good, but might not be as reliable in every situation. But of course, having life regeneration isn't always reliable either. 2 locked doors here, and there's a Fire Nova totem. I find the elemental totems to be probably the most deadly right now in my opinion, because I have struggled with my resistances. So touch that lever, hit this time crank. There's another time crank here and a slowing one. Kind of open locked door to this lever. Check and then use to teleport over here. Get past this stuff really fast. Hit that other one back there. I think we just have to go on this side now. These trials can be pretty long. They are meant to be kind of a challenge, so that opens kind of a shortcut lever there. Time crank to try for something across the way here. So we're actually just gonna... Oh, we can't actually teleport because there was not enough, or there were some spikes in my way. And life regen helps counter these traps as well, which is very nice. I don't know if you can get like, oh shoot, see, I almost died right there because I walked into those fire nova totems, but I'm gonna let my health regen kind of do its thing for a minute here since I'm tapped out on my flasks. Alright, walk up, get some health back in these flasks. Really avoid that fire nova totem because they pop back up after a while, and some of the nova totems just destroy you. Another offering to the goddess, and we should have a portal up right here. Alright, so that is that. Head back out to the peninsula and jump into the arena here. It looks like we may have some kind of golem boss maybe. Let's drop all these enemies over here. And if we just inch forward, oops, maybe went too far forward there. Oh, I want to summon my golem. There we go, Titan of the Grove. So if I'm standing this far away, oh, he zoomed at me. But sometimes you can get away with, oh, Shaper's Day and stuff. Break yourself, he says. Alright. Oh, now some crazy, like, space orbs are flying around. They're, like, doing weird stuff to me. I don't want them to touch me. Alright, I think he's giving him a bit of a buff.
Another lost. No matter. The void will provide. Insignificant.
Alright, we got him. Oh, we got a unique leather belt. That's pretty exciting. I want to avoid these stupid space orbs first. Do these things hurt me or do they just teleport me? Like, I don't trust them. Can I run my golem into them? No? What the hell? Like, when are they going to stop chasing me? Alright, well, let's grab this loot here. And I guess we'll just try and go back now. Oh, here's a steelwood bow that'll give me... Oh, 4%. I thought it was a lot more. Okay, I thought it was way more than that. Increased movement speed, yep. Alright, well, let's go back. And yeah, screw those orbs. Okay, well, we got that done, so let's ID this belt. Worm's Molt Leather Belt. 4%, 0.4% physical attack damage leeches life and mana. Strength, intelligence, life, and cold resist. So that would give me dual leech and some health, but I think my health would still go down compared to that. Let's find out. Oh yeah, by quite a bit. That 10% to health is just too good right now. Coral ring and a rare leather belt. Still not better, but you know, we're getting more uniques, we're finding more loot, so we still have yet to be disappointed by the adventures here. I think the loot finding ratio is pretty good. That's actually Orb of Chance, this leather belt, and no unique. But you never know. Sometimes it could be a blessing, like Yen said there. Alright, well guys, that's going to be this episode for now. Next time we'll probably be doing more maps. Actually, let's see. Follow the Shaper, complete Shaper influence maps of tier 4 or higher. Talk to Xana for a reward. So she gives us a tier 3 map of our choice. So we got, let's see, Fungal Hollow, Cage, Desert, Graveyard, Excavation, Grotto. I haven't done Fungal Hollow. I haven't seen that one before, so I'll take that one. Alright guys, that's the episode for now. Next time we're probably going to grind more maps till we get more stuff we can do with them. So thanks for watching as always, and you'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.